Mary. How are you?
Well, hello, Shirley. I'm great. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
It is wonderful to be in beautiful Bermuda, I tell you.
What was your motivation to do a motivated talk show?
Yes, well, I think that the world needs a little more of that, to be very honest. On the station, I'm on 5 stations in Connecticut. I've always been a great believer in balance. And that's what my show is. My show is not politics at all, really geared towards women. I talk about issues of everyday life from my perspective. And I have always been a believer that we all have so much more control over our lives than we realize, that we have so much more control over our lives that most of us take advantage of. And so that's really what gives me goosebumps, talking about that, sharing with my listeners different very practical ways that we can really live the life that we want to, because we can. It's up to us. It's not up to other people. It's not up to external circumstances. It's truly up to us.
And is there a certain age limit that you're talking to? Are you talking to younger women, the women in the middle, those who are a little bit older?
The demographic for my show happens to be between 38 and 60. But I think, you know what I think, Shirley? I would love it if the message that I am so passionate about and that we talk about on the show with a lot of experts and my listeners, I would love it if we could give that message to every little girl, every little boy in the world, if we would learn that as children, what a different society, a different world we would be living in. So I don't really think there is any sort of an age restriction. You know, just looking at the fact that, again, we can seize that control. I had started about 6 years ago on my show. I remember it was a December, and I was thinking about New Year's Eve, which was just a few days away. And I was thinking about those pesky New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you're a resolution person or not.
No, definitely not.
And I always forced myself every year to be a New Year's resolution person because it seemed like what we should do. And I was thinking about it in terms of, okay, what might I want my resolution to be for next year? And I realized that 12 months is just simply too long for me to get excited or even pretend that I could commit to something. So I started on my show doing monthly challenges. And I've been doing that with my listeners for about 6 years, as I say, because I can wrap my arms around a month. I can commit to something if I'm excited about it. If it speaks to my life at that moment, I can commit to it for 30 days. So started monthly challenges, and they are either self-improvement oriented or just fun oriented, and I take them throughout the month with my listeners, and we share insights and that sort of thing, again, for any age.
So what's the challenge for this month?
Well, interestingly, here we are, October. What is today's date? I'm on vacation,
I
so
know,
I'm
October 3rd. I
October
understand.
3rd. I should remember that actually, because today is my anniversary.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your hubby.
Thank you. 14th anniversary. So I should not have forgotten the date. But when we got on the cruise on Sunday, it was September still. It was September 30th.
Yes.
So the first day back at work for me on Monday will be a new month, so I need to get inspired with a monthly challenge for October. So what do you think? Do you have any thoughts?
Not right now.
Not right now, okay.
I'm interested in talking when they do. So what was the challenge last month?
The challenge last month, and it's funny, this is, I don't know if this would be relevant in Bermuda or not, but the challenge was to play. I think an awful lot of adults, we don't give ourselves the gift of play enough. I think we take life a little too seriously. We just get through each day, and so I challenged everyone. We talked a lot of different ways to do that, of making sure that every day you played, that you had a chance and created a chance, made the opportunity to bring out your inner child, because we all have that little child inside. You're probably familiar with the law of attraction, and that goes back, thousands of years, and that is scientifically proven. So our thoughts become things. If we think negative thoughts, our life will be more surrounded and filled with negative things, unfortunately. So I'm determined not to do that. Every hour, and I tell people, decide, we make decisions. You can decide right now to be happy. Right this minute, you can decide to be happy. That comes from within. It does not come from a new job. No. It doesn't come from a vacation, a new car.
Someone else can't make you happy.
Exactly. It starts from within. And that is so powerful, yet simple. And that's what an awful lot of people still do not understand. They say, when I get married, then I'll be happy. When I win the lottery, then I'll be happy. And that truly is not, in any way how it works. Focus on being happy, not right.
Not right.
Makes
Right.
all the difference in the world.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
very
I have
much.
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you for inviting us into your
That's
studio.
quite
This
fine.
is such a special treat for me.
Oh, great. When
How
you-
long have you been with the station, by the way?
Oh, I don't know.
They are lucky to have you,
God,
Shirley.
yes.
They are lucky to have you.
So thank you so much, and
Thank you.
Good luck in all of your endeavors.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, thank you, love.
Have a great day.
It's been my pleasure.